favorite locations, and there are usually players in farm in every match, and they are usually good players. So whenever you want to challenge yourself, be sure to visit farm. When you play in farm, you need to be aware of your surroundings and try to always be moving because you may be targeted by snipers and killed. This season, better weapons have been placed on the ground, and I'm using the M13 and Fennec in this section. Of course, it's early in the season and it's not yet possible to say for sure which weapons are buffed this season, but I wanted to have variety in my gameplay and use these weapons. The M13 is for close to medium range, and the Fennec is for close range and close combat, so you need to plan your strategy based on the weapons you have. Guys, in this part I realize that the enemy wants to approach me, so I use a cluster to block his way. So pay attention to the fact that you can use clusters to block the enemy's way. The enemy then kills one of my teammates, and I can't knock him down because of the long distance. In this situation, when you are alone, you should not go to open spaces because you will definitely be killed. I don't leave my cover and try to destroy the enemies in this area. If you notice, when the enemies realize I'm alone, they come towards me. At this point, it's up to you to decide whether to stay and destroy the enemy or run away. I preferred to stay because my weapon is great for close range and I can destroy the enemy with drop shots. Guys, the Fennec rifle runs out of ammo very quickly, so be careful to shoot the enemy at the right time and be sure to use the extended mag on the Fennec. This squad is eliminated with the right strategy. When we land in the black market, we need to find a gun very quickly because it's one of the busiest places on the map. Guys, if you get a gun very quickly at the beginning of the game and the enemy is in your sight, kill him quickly. I haven't used the Groza much, but it seems like it's not a bad gun. Be sure to write your opinion about this gun in the comments of this video. Next, I loot the Argus shotgun from the enemy's box. Some of the players I was playing with said that the Argus is good this season, so lucky me. Let's go to the enemies. Do you notice that the enemies are still looting? This is the best opportunity to kill them. Friends, in this part, my teammate asks me why I'm shooting from the back. I wanted to talk about this. In this game, you should not be merciful, and you should not miss the opportunity, because if I had mercy, this player would have shot me from the back if he was in my place. I knocked the next guy down with the Argus at close range. Now I'm taking a lot of damage. I can't find armor here. Guys, sometimes you have to take risks. I change my weapon and go back to the black market basement. I knew that the whole enemy team would want to revive their teammate, and by killing this enemy, the squad will be eliminated. Guys, this is the last gameplay. It may not have exciting scenes, but I will explain my strategy and playing style to you. In this part, an enemy was patrolling this area with a hover bike, and I decided to drop and destroy the enemy riding the hover with FHG. Guys, hover bikes are very dangerous and can kill you easily, so make your first target to destroy them. After I hit the hover bike, I took a lot of damage. Engaging in a fight in this situation is not a good idea, so I decided to run away and use armor while running. The important point here is that I don't use the overcharger because if I did, I wouldn't be able to slide. So I use black armor to be able to slide and jump easily, and try to get to a cover. Now that I'm in a safe place, I use the overcharger and watch the enemy's movements carefully. Then I destroy the hover bike that was moving.
The safe zone is...
And I realize that there is a squad on the top of the hills throwing grenades at me. So I decide to change my position because the zone was closing. Guys, movement is very important, especially when you are in the enemy's line of fire. I use smoke to hide myself from the enemy.
Only 2 teams left, getting close to victory.
And use overcharger. Use this armor in safe places.
careful.
Later, my teammates are killed, and I go to the enemy squads with only an EM2 rifle. Let's see the rest together. Guys, I hope this video helps you improve your gameplay and use your intelligence to defeat your enemies. Don't forget to like and subscribe for another video. Goodbye.